Hey everyone, welcome back to Big Heart Dating. Yeah, doing the opening dance. You know how like them people do that. You remember like Johnny Carson waiting to his partner Jay Leno out there. What else? The like Chuck Woolery that we'll be back in two. He passed away yesterday. We pray for the family and friends of Chuck Woolery. He was 83. He was the host of the Love Connection. Love Connection. The first run, of course. He was best known as game show host and TV talk show host. He loved music. But you notice that his record wasn't, and because of he was singing on tonight's show, Merv Griffin first hired him to be the host of Wheel of Fortune before Pat Stasiak. He was original. Alright. Before we go on, please like, share, subscribe, get notification. Remember, down below somewhere. You're free, okay? Alright? If you want to help financially, please let me know. Okay? We were about to talk about culture, but we'll talk about one of the romance matching TV show. You know, Love Connection and The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Senior, Golden Bachelor, Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire, Wish You Were Poor, 90 Days Fiancé, 90 Days Fiancé, the 90 Day, before the 90 Day, 90 Days Happy After. Oh, there's so many matchmaking shows. Remember the dating game? Was the first one. Well, Pat, before Pat, it was Chuck Woolery. The reason he left because it had to do with money and because changing network. He was making too low compared to Richard Johnson and the other TV show host, game show host at the time, back in the 70s, I think. So he asked for $500,000. He was only making $70,000. Merv Griffin offered him sure for $100,000, and NBC offered $100,000, but then Merv wanted to move to CBS. It was cut. I think maybe Merv wanted to get rid of him to get too much money. I think he realized, I'm gonna go change network. Anyway, before that, he did turn into acting. Instead, he ended up being show host. So with Love Connection was a TV show, of course, where they had, because the video, remember video dating back then? Yeah. Okay, that's what YouTube was trying to become, but it didn't. Chuck Woolery would interview a gentleman or a lady that comes down the stage before a live audit. and had a big screen behind him for both of them to watch, and it would be on TV. The three videos, three women. He would ask which one you chose. And if it was a man, if it was a woman, he asked her which man. She would choose one. But then sometimes, oh man, they sometimes fight, didn't go along. But that's what he wanted. That woman wanted that man. Didn't work out. They were up, sorry, maybe you have better chance with someone else. Did we that? I remember every time before a commercial, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Because it's a half-an-hour show. So he was very good at that. I like him. I love him doing the show. You know, was perfect for that. Because he already had that experience with Wheel of Fortune. And of course, everybody did Pat. Wheel of Fortune is perfect for Pat. Because he's been on there for a long time. He hit the knack of comedy. Because he was a meteorologist on TV. For a TV show. I mean, for the TV news in LA, where it's from. So they ended up having that for all these years. So to let you know, Chuck Woolery was the first host, not Pat. First host of Wheel of Fortune. I know this is supposed to be about dating, but Chuck Woolery was involved in dating arena because he was a host of a dating show. The other first one was the dating game. It was another person did that, two of them, I think. And that one is more infamous than the Love Connection. Love Connection was more dedication. You see them at 7:30 p.m. on some station before the primetime TV show. But back then, it was the dating game. Of course, 1 with 3. Same thing with the Love Connection with 1 and 3. That's where they got that idea from, I'm sure. But that was video. But that live person behind the revolving door wall, I'm at. And that one became infamous because of Richard, the guy who even freaked his day. She didn't want to go on a date with him. She showed him, but didn't want to. She done that. She did a good thing because he would. I don't know what famous title he had. One of those. He was a stalker and killer. You know that? Yeah. That's why nowadays shows have to research heavily on the person, because another summertime dating show, I remember it only ran for 1 season. It got canceled, apparently. But I thought it was pretty okay. Because they got a lot of like The Bachelor, we have a lot of let's say a female and all the male. And that one episode they show her with each one is different one each week. But but one of the men I met was actually a criminal. And it slipped through and was on TV. And somebody spotted it. But anyway, I'm sure they did with Love Connection. Began with research. I believe it was a real dating service that had their videos and all that for the show. I believe it. I'm not sure. I remember hearing it once that they did it. They take it from the service and put it up on the show. Chuck Woolery said that. Well, I'm gonna miss him. He would continue asking to age 53 this year. He even had a podcast on YouTube. You can find it if they're still on there now, before they're taken off. I hope they stay on. He was on Fox News. I didn't know that. I used to watch Fox News on cable, but I don't have cable for years. I'm stuck with satellite on the antenna with only about 8 different channels. I don't even get NBC or CBS on with it. I like the old analog TV. Well, Chuck Woolery was very good. People said he was a very nice man. I'm surprised he was married 4 times. That's what I'm talking about the other day. Celebrity dating pitfalls. You see, they were married many times. He did 4 times. He did marry an actress one time. Ping. Not a very Asian name. But she didn't look too Asian. I see that picture. I saw another one he was married to a Nelson. Okay, now read on. She's related to David Nelson of the famous Archie and Harriet Nelson family. I was crazy about Tracy Nelson when I was younger. Then she did appear, this year. She's older, of course. Pray for her because she had breast cancer. And other illness she had. So that's the famous family he was married to. But, of course, divorced. He died as a divorced man because the last wife, they divorced about 10 years ago. So they'll pray for his children, his family and friends, for their comfort. And did any of you single? Thanksgiving coming up, and I haven't talked about it yet. Please go someplace. You have family? Go to your family. Have Thanksgiving. Go ahead. Don't worry about it if you don't have a date for Thanksgiving. If you do, great, perfect, and congratulations ahead of time for engagement for any of you. The time of the year many do. Don't think about that. Don't. Just try to be happy. Watch some parade on TV. If you're not very talkative with your family, your friends, just enjoy, okay? Then we're with Christmas. Now we're entering the set of holidays between Thanksgiving and Valentine. Those are the most critical period for all singles. Please be rational. Any of you prefer to go out and eat and you don't have family, or your family lives too far and you don't want to travel? You know how it is with airfare and crowded at the airport. And the service in Charlotte to go on, they're already on strike this week. They picked this week because Thanksgiving. They want to really pitch it. Those are the people who clean the plane, luggage and loot, clean the bathroom, things like that. Refueling. Those are called service staff in Charlotte Airport. They're on strike. Try to avoid that city. It's affects every city because the delay it bumped the other city like domino the fat. You know how it is? So try to drive. I know Thanksgiving and Christmas are too close. Well, I like Thanksgiving in October instead of Columbus Day. Because that gives Russia more time. I know if you live way down south, like South America, Australia, Philippines, Africa, Pacific Rim, they're all hot this summer. They're the ones that are fortunate to have Christmas, but they don't have Thanksgiving. So be blessed to have Thanksgiving. And you need to get on your knees and thank God for that. Because the communist country can't. Alright? Thank you for watching and happy Thanksgiving. I will still continue with the video throughout Thanksgiving. You'll see that. Hopefully I can do that before 3 o'clock because my sister said that. Yeah, I'm going over there for Thanksgiving. And I'll be back for the evening to one video. Alright. Thank you. God bless you all.